Welcome to Mobile Electronic Diagnostic. Today we have a 2008 Ford Escape Hybrid. The ABS module was replaced. It replaced with a used one. When you replace it with a used one, you will get a code for VIN mismatch first. And also it have a different bleeding system. This car is kind of a little bit different than the newer cars. So let's go try to see if we can get as-built data, write it down to configure this ABS to the car itself, and then we're going to send the car back to see if they can bleed the system or do the right work. So here is the car, and as you see here, the car is a hybrid, is running now. I'm using this is a GMC tools. I'm using with the FGDR as a pass-through device. You cannot use IDS tools for their pass-through device. I don't know why they do that, but you can use that one to do GM, but you cannot use theirs, which is you can use it on IDS, you cannot use it in FGDR. So now we have everything ready. We have internet. We turn this one on. As you see, I'm gonna go back. I say no, this is not the one I need it. Okay, I'm gonna close this one. It's gonna be a lot of work. This is a subscription for 3 days, $50. Oh, I mean 2 days. I will go next. You cannot do, for the newer car, you can do as-built data transfer. It just do it for you automatically. But for this car, it may different. You have to punch the as-built data by your hand. This is the car. I say yes. Escape, Turbid, Mariner, they are the same. This is the VIN number. I will say okay. And then you can go to diagnose the car. I will click self-test. I will say okay. I will click all modules. Hopefully it's clear a little bit. The car is running. This is how you program a used ABS module, and I believe you have to get as-built data. Now if you see here, this is the codes. You see you have 3 codes. Brake pedal traverse sensor calibration incomplete. Brake system initialization incomplete. This is going to be including bleeding and all this. And then VIN mismatch. And then this is like fault received from the external node. And then we have all this kind of job. So I'm going to try to go through. And then we have other codes. Engine computer invalid received from brake system. And then we have ABS, airbag light is on. Occupant, restraint, like seat belt, all this. This is not our problem. So I'm gonna go here back, module programming. You have to use some trick. You see, if you come to as-built data, there is no anti-lock brake as-built data. You see it? No way. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna go to module and you go to ABS. You click next, ignition is on. Turn the ignition to 0. It will go to VIN verification. Is the VIN ending with 558? Let me see now. The car VIN. No. I will say no. If this is a VIN, I will say yes. It's going through install new module. I will not turn the ignition on. So I just leave the ignition off so that it can say as build data or something. So let me see what it's gonna say. If it doesn't open, you say ABS configuration complete. I turn the ignition on, turn the key off. I don't believe that's gonna be okay. Okay, let me see now. I'm gonna go back to the codes. I'm gonna delete all the code and see if that configuration is done. I don't believe it's gonna be done. Ignition is on. I'm clearing the code and it will read the code. If the configuration is done, okay. If it's not, we have to figure out a different way. We're gonna wait for the codes.
Guys, the best, man.
Okay.
Best.
Thank you, my brother. You see now, I don't see that ABS. I see have wanting brake system initialization incomplete, and that maybe need a bleeding. I don't see that one coming back, but maybe it's still there. I don't see that one. Dash travel sensor is gone. VIN mismatch also is gone. I'm not sure if it did it already, but I'm gonna start the car and see if it's gonna come back again. Because sometimes you have to do it 2 times. Give gas. Ignition off. Okay, we're gonna leave the car run, and I will go back to my ABS and read it again. After we do the programming, initialization brake incomplete, but I'm gonna go back here and I go to self-test, and I will go here to self-test. I will click next. Okay, I will go to modules. I'll go to ABS. I want to see if that code is still available or not. I don't see no check engine light on now. You see, before I have check engine light on. Now I just have only ABS and I have only one code. The code is for initialization. Let me see my brake. And also it says check brake system. Now it's for him. Let me see now if the car is gonna move. Yes, still the brake is no good. So I'm gonna go back. Be careful on the drive. You see, initialization is not complete. The car have no brakes. See, you have to be careful. I just want to be sure that I don't have mismatch issue. Initialization, you have to follow a lot of codes. You have to follow a lot of steps. like initialization. I'm going to show you what you need to do there if you need to initialize it, because initialization means including bleeding too. You go to chassis, braking. This is not it. Let me see, what is that? IVD initialization. No, this is not it. This is not what we talk about. Let me go back. Initialization, I believe, in another place. Let me show you now where we're gonna go. No. Chassis. Restrain. Programming, no. Parameter. Okay, passenger. Power door lock. I don't know, is that a no. Interactive vehicle dynamic. I'm not sure, but there is a service that we have to follow. Maybe it's not here, but we have to follow a different special sequence to bleed this brake and initialize it and bleed the brake. I don't see it here, which is very weird. Restrain, chassis, braking only. So there is nothing here. This system with the pass-through device is not complete to do anything you want. Okay, let me try to check the other way. I gotta go out of here. The job is done. We don't have no check engine light, but there is another FJDS. Forget about this. There is another module, FDRS. This is for newer car, 2020, 2021. But with that subscription, this should work. FDRS. But I don't know if it's gonna work for older cars or not. This also a module, the newer software for Ford, and its work, I believe. You see here, you have to go and put your password. My goodness. Okay, let me put my password. Okay, login. This is for 2021 and down. Sometimes it works with the same license that you buy for 3 days for user authentication has failed. Let me see the license. License expiration date September 4. Yeah. So I'm good. So he said this one here is no good. Idris Harun, it doesn't want to take me in. It's supposed to be the same one for Ford Motorcraft. Click here to change or reset the password. You see where he put me? I'm not going to reset it or change it because this is where I get my stuff. I'm gonna go try it again. Let me cancel this. I gotta go close this completely. I will do it 2 times. Log in again. I click one. Login. If I forget the username, I'm gonna renew it again. So I cannot log in here, but also another place that I just give it to you. You can use it, it work. Thank you for watching Mobile Electronic Diagnostic. This is Muhammad Idris. Please subscribe and share and like. And if you have any problem, please feel free to ask. And see you in another video. Assalamu alaikum.